What's up, y'all? What's up? Yes, indeed. Doing this reaction right here off a Corey Holcomb video. And before I even play it, I want y'all to understand this is not toward good mothers that don't do this toxic parenting BS, okay? I want y'all to understand that. Get that in your head. Get it memorized. I don't want women thinking that, okay, the comments that he's saying is going toward good women. Good women that actually keep it 100 with their children is going toward the women that don't keep it 100 with their kids and don't tell the truth about the kid's father when the father is actually a good father. Now, there are a lot of fathers that's deadbeats, but when the father ain't no deadbeat and the women actually know it, it's wrong for her to down the kid's father and try to make it seem different than what it is. Just keep it real with what it is. Now, if he's a deadbeat, it is what it is as well. The kid eventually is going to see that their father is a deadbeat, but the kid is also going to eventually see if the mother is full of you know what. So y'all bad parenting parents with all that toxic, think about that before y'all start that, okay? And this is going toward the young women with young kids. Think about that. Think about that. Think about this, rather. Check it out.
And what happens is...
Darlene,
yeah.
I ain't trying to cut you off. You have come across women who tried to destroy the relationship with their father, with their kids, right?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
I sure have. And what's sad is that because majority of the time the kids are with the mother, majority of the time on those splits, and so that has the bigger influence because of the timing, right? That they're with her more. But I have actually seen it backfire too.
Mama's full of shit.
They'll never say it, but when you find out, you be like, "Oh, mama is the problem."
Ain't that about nothing, right? When they come,
all bad, but really, my daddy got tired of fucking.
I've had kids where they were old enough anyway, like 16, 17, where they've actually asked me my opinion on their own mom, who was like a friend, person that I knew because I was no longer friends with her, but. It happens, and I'm like, oh, you finally get, you know what I'm saying? You finally got, that's what my dad said, too, at some point. He was like, you finally recognize, your mama ain't shit. Exactly.
I mean, my daughter, I don't know if I said this before, I probably did. I mean, my daughter was like a junior in high school, and she called me, and she said, Dad, I need a coat. I don't have a coat. I have to wear, like, these 3 sweaters. You ain't got a coat. Do you know how much money you get in your name every month? I just showed her the checks.
That should be the last of her worries and needs.
Like, if you ain't got a coat, that's because somebody don't like you. How the fuck? When my daughter was a little girl, I had it set up where she could get her hair done. Then the mama's free hair done. Bitch, I don't get the...
But that would make a woman act right.
Jacket. Where my jacket at? That motherfucking shit over there no more, goddamn. I ain't trying to fuck.
Yeah, it's sad.
Somebody
it's
say,
sad
I can't stay with my mom more than 5 days. Why would anybody else?
That's it. What does he say? I didn't let my mom lie to me about my pops. I cut her off every time. Something, and there was something else that he said. I couldn't catch that.
It takes a strong to tell your mama, stop. You wrong.
Yeah, you ain't your mama.
Your mama.
Yeah.
And it happens very rarely, but
person to tell your mama, stop. You wrong.
Yeah, you ain't a man till you realize your mama full of...
Say it again, Craig.
You're not a man till your mama full of...
You realize your mama full of shit.
Yeah.
And it happens very rarely, but didn't think, and there was something else that he said. I couldn't catch that.
It takes a strong person to tell your mama, stop. You wrong.
Yeah, you ain't a man till you realize your mama full of shit.
Say it again, Craig.
Until you realize your mama full of shit.
Until you realize your mama full of shirt.
Yeah.
And it happens very rarely, but didn't.
And before, again, like usually sensitive females get, he ain't talking about all women. He's talking about women that don't do right, and then meaning don't do right as far as actually telling their kids that they actually got a good father in their life. Their father wanted to be in their life. He tried to be in their life. And I prevented that from happening. A lot of women ain't gonna tell their kids that because they know if they tell their kids that, their kids gonna look at mama like she wrong, which that's exactly what your mama is, wrong. I'm not gonna act like I'm not a victim of that. Haven't been act like I'm not gonna act like I haven't been a victim of that. I'm glad that my kids are of age to where they can make their own choices now. That's what I'm happy about. But when my kids were teenagers, well, I got one still 18, but when my kids were teenagers, real young teenagers, oh man, I used to go through it with their mama over the smallest things, and that's again with a dad that's being there in their life. Not halfway, but all the way. Spending time, paying bills, paying for school stuff, paying for school clothes, keeping money in my kids' pocket, buying clothes for my kids. You know, it's a whole lot that go with being a parent. Not just saying you're a father because you don't bust a nut. It's a whole lot go with it. But you're supposed to be respected, and supposed to be respected mainly by the mother when you do that. Because okay, she could be another mother out here with a fatherless child. But most of the time, when the father is present, the woman actually does right. It's a small few. Now, the small few make it seem like it's a lot, and it's not. It's just crazy that the small few always, 9 times out of 10, are in the ghetto or poverty-stricken situations. You very seldom have a mother that actually is financially stable that says that about the kid's father when the kid's father is actually a good father in their lives. Now, it's a big difference when the kid's father ain't in the kid's life. And just because they got money and they throw money into the kid situation, that still doesn't change in no way at all, or make up for the father not being present in the kid's life. Now, it's a difference if you locked up in a pen or something, but when you ain't locked up in a pen and you're able to be in the kid's life and you don't, that's when it's a problem. That's when it's a problem. It really is. And let me also add in there, just being present in the kid's life doesn't actually have to do with you being the father to the kid. Anybody can be a daddy, but are you a father? And you have to be able to support that child. Not only be there, you definitely have to be there, present in the child's life, but you also have to support that child. Teach that child the right way. Now, of course, they're going to make their own decisions when they mature, but as long as you know you gave the child the guidance that they needed, especially young men, getting the guidance and the information they need from a father that is actually present and correctly doing the right thing and not wouldn't steer their child the wrong way. Those fathers need to be acknowledged and acknowledged way more than what they are getting. Trust and believe me, I understand and I feel everything these men are talking about. Now, again, you sensitive females, the sensitive females that do listen, they are not talking about good women. Okay, let me say that again. They are not talking about good women. So if you feel bad or you feel upset or irritated by the things he says, understand clearly that he ain't talking about y'all. He congratulates women that are doing their thing plenty. But he also clowns women that ain't no good either as well. So I salute this brother. Like I say, there are things, sometimes he says things that I don't agree with, but more than not, he says things that I do agree with. And the only way you have issues with some of with the things that he say that actually make sense, like this case in point, regardless of how he worded it or how whatever that other dude name is, I don't forgot his name, Craig. However they worded it, the point still is that there are mothers that actually have serious parenting problems. Serious parenting problems. And when you actually, and you really know, because there are some mothers out here that are just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and don't realize that they're wrong in what they're doing. But when you know that you're wrong for taking that child and making it difficult for that father to be a father to his children, you're wrong. It's just that simple. There's no other way to put it. You're wrong. I can't put it in any better words than what was already said. But hey, I'll holler at y'all later. And it ain't gonna take a dime from you to hit that share, like, and subscribe button for your boy. Ain't about to hurt you in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Hit that share, like, and subscribe for your boy. Peace. I'm up out of here.